Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Empora Ski Cabin. I hope you're all safe and well, and hopefully you're all enjoying the snow if you can get to it. If you're living under lockdown life, then I hope this video provides a bit of relief from the absolute boredom stuck at home. So today we're going to be looking at these, and these are AllMountain skis. So hopefully this video will give you a load of knowledge so you can go away and select your own AllMountain ski based on your preferences and ski style and things like that. So let's get straight into the video. Well, first I'll just try and define exactly what an AllMountain ski is. An AllMountain ski does exactly what it says on the tin. Skis the entire mountain no matter what the conditions. And these skis are the kind of skis that brands like to claim are the one ski quiver or the quiver killer ski. And to be honest, because of their shape and width and things like that, they are the closest thing to that single ski quiver that you can get. I feel like I do sort of need to preface that point with the fact that not all mountain skis are made the same. And by that I mean a perfect all-mounted ski for maybe a backcountry skier based in British Columbia is going to be totally different to the perfect all-mountain ski for someone who skis on the east coast of America predominantly. You know, that east coast skier is going to want a flat-tailed metal charger for that resort groomer ripping, whereas the British Columbia skier is going to want something a bit wider and more heavily rocketed for their perfect all-mountain ski. And with that aside, let's get straight into it. Okay, so I've broken up the all-mountain ski category into 4 separate subcategories to hopefully help you try and fine-tune that selection in the wide range of all-mountain skis that are available on the market right now. And first of all is the Piste-focused all-mountain ski, which typically comes in a width of 80 to 100 millimeters wide. And there's usually plenty of camber underfoot. And combined with that camber underfoot, there's usually just a touch of rocker, and just in the tips, there's normally nothing in the tail, and it usually has a totally flat tail. These more piste or resort focused all-mountain skis are usually sporting a metal build or with at least some metal or carbon stringers in, and these are used for power and precision on the firm stuff. A great example of a piste focused all-mountain ski has to be the Mindbender 99 Ti. We were out ripping last year on the Mindbender 99 and it was awesome. It could just take on the entire resort with tons of power and precision throughout. And then we've got the freestyle focused all-mountain ski category, which typically goes from around 80 to 105 millimeters underfoot. And as you'd expect from a freestyle ski, these freestyle all-mountain skis are sporting a twinned tail, just like these Faction Prodigy 2.0, for those spins in the air or maybe even some switch skiing. Next up, you'd usually expect to find freestyle focused all-mountain skis with a slightly softer build than, say, the piste-focused all-mountain skis. This is to help them butter and slave their way around the resort and not be too demanding when you are pressing the skis. Freestyle focused all-mountain skis tend to have rocker both in the tip and the tails with a touch of camber underfoot, just utilizing that classic rocker camber rocker profile. Then we've got touring specific all-mountain skis, which obviously tend to be lighter weight, as that is the main aim with ski touring, is to get the weight as low as possible. This weight is usually thanks to a carbon fiber build. That's either a fiberglass laminate on the top with carbon stringers above, or a full carbon fiber laminate stretching the full length of the ski. This does make the skis extremely lightweight, but it does make them a bit more twitchy and responsive. You'd expect to see touring specific all-mountain skis sporting a flat tail, and this is because if you've got a twinned tail, then it's just going to get in the way of your kick turns as you turn your foot around. With a flat tail, you can almost put the uphill ski underneath the downhill ski during your kick turn, and it makes it so much easier. And finally, of course, touring specific all-mountain skis are usually sporting a bit more rocker to help with float in the soft stuff. And then on to the bad boys of the group, and that's the Freeride specific all-mountain skis. These are usually 100 to 110 millimeters wide, and of course 110 millimeter skis are usually reserved for skiers in resorts where they get heaps of snow on the regular. Freeride specific AllMountain skis usually make use of a flat or a fully rockered tail, just depending on the skier's preference and ski style. They're usually made up of metal or fiberglass, and there really is a variety of rocker profiles with Freeride specific AllMountain skis, from fully rockered tips and tails to a rocker camber rocker mixture. So there's a quick run through of the subcategories of AllMountain skis, and now let's look at the features that make for a good AllMountain ski. Okay, cool. Let's talk about the shaping of AllMountain skis. And first of all is the width. The width is obviously what either gives the ski flotation, if it's obviously wide, or precision if it's narrower. So narrower skis offer precision on the hard snow because they offer more direct energy transfer of power into the snow onto the edge. Wider skis obviously offer more surface area for the length of the ski, and therefore they offer up more maneuverability in soft or 3D snow. Tapering is another shaping cue that brands like to lean on with AllMountain ski builds, and that's essentially bringing back the widest point of the ski. So this is the Black Rose Actress just here, and they've brought back the widest point of ski just a touch. Normally on more traditional skis, the widest point is almost right at the tip, but they've brought back the widest point just a touch here, and the same in the tails. And tapering essentially helps with soft snow maneuverability because there's a shorter pivot point underfoot. It does, however, decrease the effective edge of the ski, therefore you've got less contact for hard snow turning, but tapering is usually used for more soft snow specific AllMountain skis. And we can combine all of these shaping cues together to get what's called the side cut radius. So if we take the width of the ski underfoot, combine it with the width of the ski in the tips and the tails based on the tapering, of course, yes, we get the side cut radius, which is a measurement in meters, and it signifies obviously the radius of the ski when it's put on edge and to complete a turn. So skis with a longer side cut radius, say let's say 16 to 20 meters, are therefore more stable at speed during long turns, whereas skis with a shorter side cut radius tend to be quicker, snappier side to side underfoot and create shorter turns, but they're a bit more unstable throughout the long term. This is a Black Rose Actress, and I believe it has a side cut radius of 20, and it's an awesome ski for those long radius turns. And then we're on to rocker profiles. So rocker profiles are just a combination of obviously rocker and camber. Now let's start with camber. It could be the most important thing in an AllMountain ski. So camber is essentially the upwards turn of a ski underfoot. So if we take a look at these Prodigy 2.0s, hopefully you can see them there. They are quite significantly upturned underfoot. And camber essentially allows an even pressure of the edge on the snow at all times when it's weighted. So if we look when we're essentially stepping on the ski, there's even pressure throughout the length of the ski. Camber provides a ton of bite on the hard snow and provides a lot of pop at the end of the turn as the tails are released. And of course, freestylers like camber to pop off side features and rollers. And then opposite to camber is rocker, and rocker is essentially the upward movement in the tips and the tails pressed into the ski. So rocker just lets your tips stay above any soft snow and helps with maneuverability in the soft stuff. And a big reason why we're seeing a big increase in participation in backcountry skiing is hugely thanks to rocker. Rocker has really made backcountry skiing or off-piste skiing extremely accessible almost to everyone. And like I've said before, AllMountain skis usually make use of a rocker camber rocker mix for their shaping profile. This is because it's so easy now to make use of that soft snow performance on the rocker and the ease of maneuverability in the soft stuff, and combine that with hard snow performance of camber underfoot. So just like these, the factions, you can see it's got rocker, camber, rocker with a twin tail as well. And these are great AllMountain skis. And then if we scale that up and see the Actress, you can see slightly less, but still got that rocker, camber, rocker mixture as well. And finally, on the features of an all-mountain ski is construction. Now it's really important to keep an eye out on the construction of the ski that you're looking at, as it really does show which skier the ski is aimed towards. This is because if a ski is made out of metal, you'll usually expect it to be very heavy, stiff, and pretty demanding to ride. But in the right pair of hands or on the right pair of legs, metal skis are damp, precise, and extremely powerful. They're able to blast through any kind of chop that stands in your way. And then moving on to fiberglass. Now, fiberglass skis are usually lighter weight and less demanding than all metal skis, although we are starting to see some really demanding and powerful fiberglass skis these days. Fiberglass is usually paired with some stringers, and stringers are essentially either more fiberglass or metal or carbon. And these stringers are essentially rods that run the length or the width or the length and width of the ski to provide power where you need it without too much of a weight penalty that's typically found in an all metal build. So there you go then, that's pretty much everything there is to know about choosing the right all mountain ski. Hopefully this video will help you really fine tune that selection for yourself. And if you've got any comments, then be sure to pop them below. Say there's a question on a specific ski, or maybe there's a question on a feature, then just pop a comment below and I'll try and answer it as soon as possible. And if you're new here, be sure to click that subscribe button below to be notified when there's a new video being released. Otherwise, I'll see you this time next week in the Empora Ski Cabin.